is we're giving it a light coat of this polyurethane paint, and we're going to take this piece of nylon cloth and we're just going to lay it over top that corner so it goes over, and it'll give us a tighter seal for waterproof leaks. We've already done one here, if you can see it, where we just painted a light coat, stuck it on there, and then painted over it, trying to get it as smooth as possible. Alright, so just lay it on there.
Pull your way. Thank you. You don't have enough paint on it, okay.
Just smooth it down there so it'll stick. And alright, so now that we've got most of our corners sealed with this nylon coating, this is about as far as we can go because the front of it right in here, it didn't glue, so we can't get much farther. So we just sanded, and so now what we've been working on is this pump that my dad got. He said he got a great deal on it, but turns out it was just a piece of junk. And it had mud and gunk all up in it. So what we had to do is we had to take it all apart, clean it out, and we finally got it running after like 2 or 3 hours. So it's not much. And then the pump itself had a major crack in the bottom of it. So what a great deal he got, huh?
You know, Kenny's right. Little Kenny 4, I get these good deals on things, and the pump, I got a really good deal on it, but, you know, the guy failed to tell me it was full of water and mud and the gas tank and the crank, and then when we looked at the pump had a big crack in it. And so here's the pump housing, and I don't know if you guys can see the crack, but so usually a crack's no big deal. I own a welding shop. I can weld it all up, but it's aluminum. So I don't have a TIG welder to weld aluminum. So I gave my buddy Jack a call. He's got access to a TIG, and so we'll just take it over to his place and let him weld it up. Okay, this is Jack. You guys seen him on a lot of the stuff. And here's that case, Jack. Think you can do anything with it?
Well, I don't know, Ken. Pretty rough, pretty nasty. This aluminum, you know, has got to be pretty clean.
Yeah, can you show us maybe what it looks like? You know, some aluminum stuff it's been welded before.
Yeah, you can come over here. This is some of the race cars we've been building. Go Hooters Pro Cup racing with later on in the year. This is the kind of work we do in spare time after my part-time job. But this is the way it looks. You know, it looks like coins stacked up.
Oh, so we won't have this one looking like that.
Yeah, it'll look exactly like that when we get done. Tighten that thing too tight too. Okay, with aluminum, folks, especially when you don't have new aluminum, the key is to make sure everything's good and clean before you weld. Because aluminum, you can contaminate the weld real quickly and it just won't do too good. the finished product, and it really turned out a little bit nicer than the other welding I've been doing.
Yeah, it looked real good. I hope it don't leak.
Hey, we got to go. Let's go.
Jack, what in the hell are you doing here? I thought I took your darn keys, by God. I buy a new welder and you come over here and you throw them old crappy looking welds on there. What the heck?
Let's go.
Well, what we're doing is we're sanding because we had a little mess up with the flaming. Hold on, let me go turn off the air compressor. Well, what happened was we had the yellow, nice coat of yellow paint on it. It was looking pretty nice, but then we were gonna flame it. And Dad said he got another great deal on this kind of contact paper. It's only sticky on one side, so what we did was we just laid it all over the boat, and we were gonna carve out the flames, peel out what we didn't want, paint over it, and then peel that off again, so it'd just be yellow with red flames. But what happened was, when we went to peel off the paper, it either didn't come off, or it just peeled the paint with it. So, you know, Dad's coming up with all these great deals, and now he's getting mad at me because I'm not finishing the boat, you know, but he's just making it harder because I'm on a deadline. I got a schedule to keep, so I don't know. He's just making it rough. Alright, so another project I gotta fix on the boat is a way to get the water sucking up into the pump. So what we were thinking, what we did was we carved it out on some cardboard, and we're gonna have a traditional pyramid shape to it. And what was gonna happen was we make it fit into here, and it's just gonna come straight down. We're gonna cut a hole. It's gonna be a rectangle about this big. Just cut it in there, make it all out of metal, so that way we can bolt it in the boat. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna come down, and then it's gonna flatten out so we can bolt it. And it's just gonna pull the water up from the bottom, from the river, wherever we're at, and just pull it on into the boat. And so let's get to it. Alright, so what we're doing here, this is our replica of cardboard, and what we're gonna do is just place it on here. This is it's like a pin, but for metal, and we call it scribing. So what we're gonna do is just scribe the shape into this metal, and then cut it. Alright, we got all 4 sides cut, so what we're going to do is just start welding it together. Alright, well, we got it done. Could use a little bit of grinding, but all in all, it looks alright. I mean, it's basic what we wanted. Let's go see what it looks like in the boat. Alright, what's gonna happen is just gonna go right in here. It's gonna go under this. Of course, this will be bolted on, and the water is just gonna be sucked straight up in there. Decided to take a little break today. You know, it's a nice first spring-like day on a Saturday. So what we did was we were gonna come down to Fast Freddy's. We're already here, and just take the chopper bike on a little test drive. You know, see what the people think about it. So let's do it. Well, we didn't get to work on the boat like we wanted to on Saturday. So we came in early on Sunday and started working on it, but we were still running a little behind schedule, so we had to bring in my sister, Jess. And as you might tell, the paint job's a little, I don't know, some people might call it messed up, but we had it all painted, and due to the incident with Dad, with his paper, we kind of just sanded it and left it that way because it kind of looked pretty cool the way it was. So we're just going to finish up a little last minute things and then we'll be ready to test it. Well, we took our boat on its first trial run the other day, but it worked pretty good for the first few minutes we had it, but what happened was when we were going down, we got into some shallow parts of the water, and the motor locked up, and we weren't sure if it was the motor or the pump. So we took it all apart, and we figured out that a rock got sucked up in the pump. So we took it out and sealed it off, and added a little paint job, and we're gonna go test it again today. Well, we got it all hooked up, got the throttle and the steering all hooked up, filled it up with gas, so we're going to get ready to take it back out to the water.
Okay, there we go. We're going to be hitting this big water here.